I realized that this was a phenomenal mission to have because I realized that there's a horrible, horrible tragedy playing out in America that no one talks about. So we talk about the extraordinary impact that COVID has had on this country, but there was a byproduct of that, right? So, we've all heard about inflation and what it did to the marketplace. We've heard about ridiculous increases in home prices. What we haven't heard about is that 18 million middle class American families can no longer have any chance of buying a starter home. 18 million American families. The wealth of America is based on home ownership. 66% of Americans live in a home that they own. The chances that that number will stay at 66% over the next decade is zero. Just zero. Not low, but zero because of what happened with COVID. Today, in late 2023, a starter home in the United States requires an 88% higher income than it did 3 years ago. And incomes have only grown by 12 to 14%, depending on where you are. That means that that gap is so massive that the chances that these 18 million families will ever bridge that gap is extraordinarily low. And this is a huge tragedy because when I look at Europe, the one area in which America excelled was our ability to offer home ownership to Americans. And so this is a massive tragedy that I don't hear anyone talking about. And I became obsessed with the idea of saying, we need to find solutions for this. What is the next best thing to home ownership? It certainly isn't apartments. And that's how I came up with the idea of Mission 10K.